Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you the morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. And so this morning we have some stuff going on here. We've got to kind of breeze through this because Mary has a 7:30 a.m. Shuttle, and Jordan is heading up towards the other side of the Smokies, I believe, as we speak. But we do have some information for people. And so, Mary, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. This morning in Blairsville, it is 63 degrees. Sun's coming up, and it's looking like a gorgeous day out there. Today, we're looking at a high of 87 degrees, cloudy early with peaks of sunshine expected later on in the day. And then tonight, 64 degrees with some clouds. Winds will be light and variable today and tonight. Up on Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 79 degrees. It's going to drop to 75 later in the afternoon. And then tonight, 65 degrees and partly cloudy. Winds will be 5 miles per hour today and tonight. So right now, water is good on the trail. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter. That's your last source until you get 6.2 miles north to Justice Creek. And then Slaughter Creek right now before you climb Blood, heading towards Neil Gap. There is water there at the moment, so you can top off there. Make sure you grab water there. There's no water available on Blood Mountain. Make sure you stay hydrated, especially with these warmer temperatures. You can get dehydrated a bit quicker. All right, so now I'm going to be turning it over to Donald, and he's going to talk about some other stuff we have going on today. Donald?
All right. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. And so this morning we're going to start off with a rock climber that was rescued by New Hampshire Army National Guard helicopter after falling 60 feet on Mount Washington about 1 p.m. Wednesday when they got a call about a climber seen falling in the area of Pinnacle Buttress and upper end of Huntington Ravine. The man was treated in the helicopter and flown to Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center in Lebanon. He had some serious injuries, no further information.
That's just my stuff down there.
Okay. And then, we have bear closures. Springer Mountain Shelter has been reopened. In the Smoky Mountains, the closed shelters are Peck's Corner, Siler's Bald for broken bear cables, campsites 49, 90, 13, and 23. We have warnings at Charlie Bunyan and a bunch of campsites, 21, 86, 15, 64, 65 are all bear warnings, guys. So there's bear activity there. South Lake Tahoe, California. A mama bear of 5-month-old cubs has been euthanized following an attack on a camper near Lake Tahoe. The bear had a long history of human contact and had become food habituated. Multiple agencies tried to move the bear away to different areas, but she kept returning. This led to determining it was a safety hazard, and she was euthanized. They hope to return the cubs to the wild soon. Please follow L&T near cabins, campers, autos, campsites. Food needs to be taken very seriously when we're hanging our food or putting it somewhere. Bears break into cars too for food, man. It happens all the time up in the Smokies around here, man. And they'll tear the car apart. They know how to open doors. I saw on the news there the other day a guy in the Smoky Mountain, and over in Wyoming or whatever, what's Yellowstone. I guess there was a grizzly bear. A crowd got between a male and a female doing the mating thing. And one guy ran to his car. The door was locked, so he had to jump in through his window to escape the male grizzly. And so this is how crazy it is getting with people and getting close to the bear, not paying attention to what's actually going on. In that case, it was two bears wanting to, mate, and you don't get in the way, man. I mean, have you ever seen these grizzlies fighting for a chick, man? I mean, what do you think they're gonna do to a person? So it's just getting crazy out here. I have been on Reddit recently talking about, there's, of course, people in there talking about trail magic and, of course, the feedings at the gaps. And, do I leave the food unattended was one of the questions. I'm blown away. And someone told me that they left stuff in the hiker box, not the hiker boxes, the bear vaults at the shelters. They literally said they left donuts and other items in these bear boxes and or at the shelters. I hate being that dude that says stuff, man. Do you know what I mean, dude? But it's so out of control, and really, the biggest concerns I see from people are some dude running the fastest time, or who's the fastest runner on the trail, unsupported, supported, whatever it may be, man. But I, I just, I'm so disappointed, man, because I guess there's just a lack of care about, a lack of like, I don't, I don't know how to say it, man. It's just the things that really don't matter are the biggest concern. And the first thing that we should all be concerned about is L&T and making sure that that we're not ruining what we all love. And there's just so many people that don't even care, man. When I post the stuff, man, I literally say, don't leave stuff. I'd like to hear what you have to say, whatever. And people don't care.
It's turning into a look at me, look what I'm doing,
Yeah.
look what I've done. And we need to remember that that's not our home out there, that's the animal's home, and we are allowed to enjoy it, and we need to respect it and respect their homes, because the animals are going to pay the price, and in the end, we're all going to pay the price, because we're not going to be allowed to use these places anymore. These animals aren't going to exist anymore because they're going to be removed because of our carelessness and selfishness.
And not only that, people can get hurt. These bears will get aggressive, and they won't leave. That getting bigger and screaming and doing air horns or tossing fire. I don't know whatever a person's method is to scare the bear away is not working anymore. It's not working. And so it's getting out of control. And I have to say something, man, because this is our life. This is what we do, man. And unfortunately, there are people out there. It's on Reddit last night, man. I woke up to, numerous people, calling me, whatever, a gatekeeper or whatever, man. It's like, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm only giving solid information on what everyone should be following. I'm not saying anything. We should all be following L&T.
That's right.
That's not gatekeeping.
No, it's not.
Not even a little bit. Gatekeeping, I don't even know,
what
man.
it is.
I'm far from a gatekeeper. I've been here for 10 years taking care of people in this trail. I'm far from a gatekeeper, and I've done my part out here, more than my part. And I believe that I do have some right to say something about what is going on. We all do. We are all stewards. Just because Mary and I do what we do does not make us any higher than anyone else. But I'm not just this dude that walked out here one day and started to run my mouth. I've been literally taking care of this trail, and what I speak is what I do.
I believe we're trying to be good examples and stewards and leading by example.
Right, because I feel like there's not enough leadership out here, and the ones that the loudest mouths are the armchair hikers,
Right,
man,
right.
that think they know it all, and they're giving all this advice, man, and half of it isn't even right. It takes years to understand how this trail really works. I call it the dark side of the trail. Have for years. I've actually wanted to talk about it for years, man, and didn't, because there's a few reasons why. I had a lot of stuff going on with my own issues in life, and I couldn't get involved. I was taking on a lot of stuff, man. I took care of a lot of people, man, out here for a while, man, and I had to stop because they were taking advantage of our kindness. And that's why we stopped people. If people have been following us for years, you'll notice that there are people that are not in our lives anymore that we don't take care of. You won't see us talking about them. They won't be at our house. There's a reason for that. And so, but that does not stop us from trying to spread good vibes and teach the newer hikers good trail etiquette. We're not trying to tell people how to hike or anything like that. We're trying to tell people about L&T and what leaving trash and garbage and what some of these big hiker feeds and stuff and how it's affecting, you know,
The entire community.
yeah. And so this is what we've seen. We're not just these guys that just hike this trail and then go home and then sit online and read stuff. We're actually in the middle of it, and we're doing, you know, we're taking care of the people that are encountering the bear or whatever issues are going on down here in the southeast. So it's part of our job to be vocal and try to teach newer people the right way, because there's too many teachers, man, and a lot of the teachers don't even know what they're teaching, man. They're just parroting other people, and you know, it's got to stop, man. It really does, or we're not going to have a place to go to and feel safe. We're going to have to worry about bears, you know, grabbing at our tent or tapping our tents or coming into the shelter area and scaring the hell out of new people and older people, you know, older hikers, because it's scary to roll up on a bear, man. It just is, especially a bear that won't move. Mary and I have been in that predicament. So it's just scary, man, and it scares the people. And so this needs to be said. Everything that's being said, I believe, needs to be said, or it's going to get worse. So I have been on Reddit, you know, trying to stop some of that also, or be that person that you know is vocal about it, because it needs to be.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because it is the right thing to do. You know, so there's nothing wrong with it.
It's so disappointing to see people like get mad because someone's talking about L&T, man.
A lot of people don't want to be told what to do, and they want to do things their way.
Well, I'm not telling anyone what to do.
I know
That's
you're not.
the
You're
rules
just trying to educate about the Leave No Trace, and
because
you know,
it's
that
important.
is the rules. It is
Because
important.
it's just getting out of control, man. You know what I mean, bro? It's just completely out of control, and I don't know anything else I can do to really stop it.
And
you
I
know
think
what I mean, man?
sometimes-
This is my world, man. This place saved my life, man. I don't take this as a lightly or as a joke, man.
Right.
It lays heavy on me because I love this place and the people and my friends that work here, and this is my world, man. This is Mary's world. This is our world, man. We employ people that count on us to give them work and keep them safe and make sure that the riders this is just our world, man. And I'm seeing people disrespecting it, and it's disappointing. It doesn't even really make me angry. It hurts my feelings. Like it saddens me, man. That's all I have to say, man, really. But, all right. And so so we have snakes out there right now, guys. There's timber rattlers and copperheads, man. Cow Rock is a hot spot for copperheads. When you come down to Cow Rock, you're going to come onto a large ledge-like lookout area. It's a big granite slab. And then right smack dab in the middle is a rock. And those copperheads and timber they're under that rock. And so it looks like a perfect place to kind of come right down onto the ledge, dude, and just hop up on that rock and go to the other side and sit down, because it's kind of perfect. Yeah, it's like almost just perfect to drop your feet. But you're going to get hit if you do that, because those snakes are right under that rock, man. I have pictures of it. If you go on my timeline, you'll see it on Facebook. Otherwise than that, man, it looks like there was a rescue up in Maine about 9 hours ago, but we're gonna save that for tomorrow, man. Today we gotta get moving. That's all I really have to say, man. Do you have anything else?
Nothing.
All right, guys. Please practice LNT, man. Be safe out here. And if anyone has any questions for us, man, we're here for you. One love. Peace.